Hola chicas, so we're just going to have a look at los deberes del fin de semana. Okay, just have a look at the homework. Okay, so the first thing you had to do was read through these phrases here and decide if they were verdadero or falso by looking at the photograph up here. Okay, the first we had was el globo está al lado del poster. So this translates as the 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 globe, the earth or the globe está al lado del poster. It was beside the post. That was verdadero. That was true. La manta está detrás de la cama. Here's saying that the duvet was behind the bed. So this would you change to that was falso. That was an F. That was falso. That was false. La manta está encima de la mesa. So it was on the bed. Okay. 3. El balón está entre. So the ball is between los zapatos y la mesa. So the ball is between the shoes and the table. So that was true. That was verdadero. That was true. 4. El ordenador está delante de la ventana. So the computer is in front of the window. That was true. That was verdadero. That was true. And the last one was el despertador. The alarm clock está al lado de las fotos. The alarm clock is beside the photos. And that was falso. And I just changed that to debajo de. The alarm clock was underneath the photographs. Debajo. Because that was the first thing. Second thing I asked you to do then was you just have to write where the things were. So the first question was ¿Dónde están los zapatos? Where are the shoes? Los zapatos están, so we're using this verb estar, and there's more than one, so we have to say están, okay? Al lado del balón, just beside the ball. La almohada está encima de la cama, so that the pillow is on top of the bed, encima de la cama. El osito, the bear. Now, here we see that there's more than one shoe, so this has to be están, but there's only one duvet singular, so está. So the teddy bear, el osito está encima de la cama. So the teddy bear is on top of the bed. Las flores están al lado del maquillaje. So I said the flowers are beside the makeup. And el móvil está encima de la mesa. The telephone is on top of the table. Now you could have had lots of different ones there. So whatever you went with yourself, you can kind of go with, all right? Okay. The last thing is asked you to have a look at was this little listening here, okay? So, ¿dónde están mis cosas? Where are my things? So in this listening here, you had like una chica was pidiendo a su madre, ¿dónde están mis cosas? Where my things are, okay? So the first we had were the zapatos, they were al lado de la puerta. The next one was her mochila, which translates as her school bag, and that was under the table, so debajo de la mesa. The next one the girl was asking for was ¿Dónde está mi móvil? My phone, and that was in la mochila, that was in the school bag. 4, she was looking for her books, her libros, and they were encima de la mesa, they were on the table. And the last one, she was looking for her pencil case, su estuche, and that was debajo de la cama, that was under the bed. Okay, so that was that for a little bit there. Okay, good job. Now, what I want you to have a look at tonight, esta noche, just una cosita, just one thing I want you to have a look at hoy, is I want you to have a look at here is un correo electrónico. Okay, so you're just going to have a look at this email, un correo electrónico. I just want you to read through it and get you to answer the question through it now. So I'm just going to read through it and you can just highlight any vocab that you need, okay? First thing I want you to highlight here is you see this de, so this is an email, okay? So de translates as from, a translates as to, and asunto is your subject. So we've got it's from Manuel to Alejandro, and this topic is about mi dormitorio, my bedroom. Starts off with Hola Alejandro. Hi Alejandro, okay? ¿Qué tal estás? How are you? Then he starts off, gracias por el correo electrónico que recibí ayer. So he's saying, thank you for your email, correo electrónico, that I received yesterday. Voy a hablarte de mi dormitorio. I'm going to talk about my bedroom. We'll be writing an email like this soon, and I'll be asking him to do the same kind of thing, okay? Tengo mucha suerte. So he's saying here, I'm really lucky. Tengo mucha suerte. Porque mi dormitorio es muy grande. Because my bedroom is really big. Me gusta mucho mi dormitorio. I really like my bedroom porque es muy cómodo. It's really comfortable y tengo muchas cosas que me gustan. And I have lots of things, cosas is things, that I like. Hay una cama delante de la ventana. So there is a bed in front of the window. So remember, delante de, in front of. Al lado de la cama, beside the bed, hay una mesita. So beside the bed, there's a mesita. Remember, your mesita is your nightstand or night table. Con un despertador with an alarm clock. So despertador, alarm clock. En las paredes, on the walls, hay muchas fotos. So on the wall, there's lots of photographs. Me gusta mucho la foto de mi perro. I really like. So we're going to see here this now. Me gusta means I like a lot. Me gusta mucho. So we're going to see this in algunas semanas. Me gusta means I like. Me gusta mucho la foto de mi perro. Al lado de la puerta, beside the door, hay un armario. There's a wardrobe. So beside the door, puerta is door, armario is wardrobe. So beside the door, there is a wardrobe. Con todo mi ropa, with all my clothes. Y debajo, so debajo here means under, so debajo de la cama, under the bed, están mis zapatos. There are my shoes. Entre la puerta y el armario, between the door and the wardrobe, hay una mesa. There's a table con mi ordenador y todos mis libros, all my books. Okay, so entre is between, puerta is door, armario, wardrobe. No hay televisión en mi dormitorio. So there isn't, so that's there isn't, or there is no television in my room. Question in here, he asked at the end. ¿Te gusta tu dormitorio? ¿Es grande o pequeño? Is your room big or small? ¿Tienes televisión? Do you have a TV? Escríbeme pronto. Write to me soon, Manuel. So that's what I want you to have a look at. Just hoy. Once you read through the email, make a note of any new vocab that I've kind of anything there you like. Make a note of ayer, yesterday, recibí, I received. Just make a note of those. What I also want you to do is I want you to try these preguntas 1 a 8, 1 to 8. So you just answer these in English, okay? You're going to answer these in English. I'm going to do 9 as well. What questions does Alejandro ask at the end? And then the last question is 10A. I want you to find the words for these. So the words are given to you in English and you want you to translate them into Spanish, okay? So just do those 10 questions. We will have another live class to see whenever I have you next, okay? So that'll be, we're doing a live class or next class. Is that okay? Muchas gracias, chicas, y nos hablamos pronto.